it started before then. My son was a heroin addict. He used heroin for about 5 years. He got started on it, of all places, by his boss at the Huntington Housing Authority in Huntington, West Virginia, Cabell County. And on July the 11th of 2008, about between 6:30 p.m. in the evening, my son had got stopped. Before he got stopped, he went to get him an Enterprise rent-a-car, him and 3 of his friends. He got a lawsuit settlement of $9,000. So they were going to go out and have fun. And that's what they went to Plans on Kings Island. They had all their new clothes packed up, ready to go. And on 5th Avenue and 31st Street, about between 6 and 8 is how fast it went down. My son had been followed about probably from 6th Street to 31st Street. On that way, on 5th Avenue, he had no idea he was going to reach his destination of death. He got to 5th Avenue and 31st Street. A black Dodge Charger, which belonged to a DEA agent, Paul Hunter, pulled in front of this 2008 Chevy Trailblazer that my son and 3 others were riding in. They stopped. The girl stopped the car. There was a black Dodge Charger pulled in front, a little red, I'm not sure, Ford, probably this small 4-door car, very small car. Went right up into the rear end of that car, that 2008 Chevy Trailblazer Enterprise rent-a-car. They just got that car the day before. The car had got stopped. All 4 doors opened up. And they handcuffed my son. The others, they had their hands up. He was putting drugs in his mouth to try to hide the drugs. He wasn't going to destroy the drugs. They said he was going to destroy them, but he wouldn't have destroyed them. He was going to swallow them. You could see the hospital from where he got stopped. There was no reason for him to be dead. They handcuffed my son and beat the total crap out of him through all 4 doors, the back 2 doors and the front 2 doors, and they were reaching over the girl. She told me, she was the driver, she told me that she felt like they had she thought they broke her rib trying to reach over after Chris. They were all 4 doors open, and they just went in there beating on him. And the Paul Hunter took his gun and beat my son in the back of the head with the gun. They said his eyes rolled up into his head. He was hanging on to the dashboard. Before that handcuffs around his wrist. He was sitting in this seat with a seatbelt on, hanging on for dear life. And he got knocked out, beat to death. They pulled him out by his feet. 2 of those officers violently kicked and beat my son. He sustained head and chest injuries, and they couldn't tell the manner of death. It was undetermined because of the head and chest injuries.